Hi guys, how are you doing today? I hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. My name is Stella Simon and I'm a registered clinical nutritionist. First, I would like to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And in case you're watching my video for the very first time, please go ahead and subscribe. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you about hypertension. I'd like to say that hypertension, it's a chronic disorder which is characterized by elevated blood pressure, and the normal range is 140/90 millimeters of mercury. I'll go straight to the nutrition tip, and the type of diet which is recommended during hypertension is the DASH diet, dietary approaches to stop hypertension. Please let me know on the comment section whether you have heard about the DASH diet before. And it's mainly composed of the fruits, vegetables, whole grain cereals, we have the legumes, we have poultry, we have fish, and we try to limit sodium and to limit the red meat. I'll go to tip number 2, which is low sodium intake. I'd like to say that salt is a huge threat and it's one of the major contributing factors when it comes to hypertension. And when you are cooking your food, please add little amount of salt. Do not add salt to food at the table in case you forget during the preparation period. And when you go to buy your foodstuffs from the stores, please check the food labels, especially for the sauces, the tomato sauce, chili sauce, pickles, chutneys, marmalades. It's always good to choose the foodstuffs which are low in sodium, and it's always written on the food label. Another important nutrient for the management of hypertension is potassium. Potassium is really good when it comes to the management of hypertension, and the food sources include the mangoes, we have the bananas, we also have the pineapples. And another important nutrient is the calcium and magnesium. For the calcium, the food sources include milk, we have cheese, and we also have dairy products like the yogurt. For the magnesium, mostly we get it from the seeds, where we have the pumpkin seeds, and we also have the nuts like the cashew nuts and the groundnuts. Another thing which we check for an hypertensive client is oil or fat. And it's always good to choose the oils which are the fat which is oil at room temperature, the liquid one, not the one which is in solid form, because the one which is in solid form, it has cholesterol, and cholesterol has been linked to heart diseases, and we don't want the hypertension to lead us into a place where we are now starting to think about heart diseases. Another thing which we consider when it comes to hypertension is calorie intake. You are supposed to consume foods which will help you not to add a lot of weight or to help you maintain ideal body weight. And there are foods which don't really help us because they have empty calories. For example, we have the soda, the junk foods, we have the soda, we have foods or snacks like the chips. And also please try to avoid the deep fried foods or snacks as much as you can. Another thing which is important when it comes to the management of hypertension is exercise. And I always say that the simplest exercise is walking, because you don't really need anything. You only need to commit yourself to 20 minutes or to 10 minutes. And for everyone to keep fit, please try to exercise at least 150 minutes per week. Then we also have other fruits which are really helpful when it comes to the management of hypertension. And the first one is the berries, where we have the blueberries and the strawberries. These two, They are packed with what we call antioxidants, and antioxidants are very helpful when it comes to health of our bodies. Another fruit that we really recommend is the kiwi. We also recommend the watermelon, and I would also like to recommend the pomegranate. It also contains antioxidants, and instead of using a lot of salt in your foods, I'd like to encourage you to start using the natural herbs and spices. And one which is very important when it comes to the management of hypertension is the garlic, because garlic contains an ingredient or component which we call allicin, and allicin, as studies done have shown that allicin has been very effective when it comes to lowering blood pressure. So in case you are watching this video and you are hypertensive, I really recommend garlic for you. Another thing which is not good for your health is smoking, because what smoking does, it injures your blood arteries, and we also don't want to end up to a place where the arteries are all damaged, and you know it's not easy, especially when it comes to the heart diseases. Another thing which I would like to discourage you from is alcohol. Alcohol is not good for you, especially when you are hypertensive. Last but not least, I'd like to encourage you, if you are watching this video and you are hypertensive and you have not yet enrolled for clinic follow-up, it's very necessary for you. Please visit a clinic or a health facility next to you and enroll for follow-up. And please always check your blood pressure at least every week if you can manage, or every 2 weeks. And in case you find that it's so high, you can always consult with your healthcare provider. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. In case you have any question relating to nutrition and hypertension, please comment down below, and I'll be glad to respond to you. Thank you so much.